Hello and welcome back for some live commentary this time. Hopefully, last time wasn't too bad. I don't know exactly how that post-commentary went. But, yeah. So we're back for some more, ship exploring. And I decided I didn't really need to, go grind. Though, mostly just I'm too lazy to go do it. So, I decided to go to the top of the ship first, then we'll work our way down. You'll want to avoid going down the hallway to the right. Like when I went left up the stairs, if you continue too far down that hallway, you'll run into your rival and be stuck in a really hard battle. So I would recommend not doing that till you're ready for it. I could probably take him on with this team, but it would be a very hard fight. And I'd rather get the experience first. His trainers do give normally more experience than Wild Bonka. Though this one was rather incredibly easy, to say the least. I think there might be one more trainer out here. Maybe. Are you it? Yep. Well, more disappointment and sadness. I guess any EXP is better than none, but I would prefer to have evolved stuff so that I could get more EXP. Odd though that not only are they lower evolution, but they're also lower level than the trainers at the bottom of the deck. That makes them relatively easy comparatively. Alright. So now we have a couple more. I don't know which ones have trainers. Okay, that's a Yukari, by the way. You can find those in the gap zone that we went through to get to this world. Kanto, that is. I probably should be using Remilia since it's the only Bonka we have that isn't fully evolved. Since I don't really count Last Word Bonka as an evolution, since of course without trading we have no access to those outside of catching them in the wild using the last tags. Of course that does leave us with a limited amount of them, but we'll get to that when we get over there. Cross that hill when we come to it. Alright, this Kisume is taking an awful long time to die. Let's just hope this kills, even though it's really resisted. It is special, so it hits a bit harder, and it's also one of our strongest hitting attacks. I'm actually going to use Chin. Technically Suwako, I guess, is our strongest against this, with Earthquake, and of course being water type to resist both the fire and the water type moves. But in fact, Chin does have super effective moves as well, and needs it much more since It's a bit less versatile and lacks the earthquake for just the raw damage that Suako has, so I can always level up Suako later, much easier. Grinding on Wild Bonka will be much easier with Suako than with Chin. There we go, Kisume down. I always wondered, why is Kisume so popular? As far as I know, she's only ever appeared in one game, being Subterranean Animism, as a mid-boss for Stage 1. And yet, she's kinda really popular. I don't know, maybe it's just the appeal of having a little bucket girl. I don't understand that, but maybe some people do. Of course, just being in this game doesn't make you popular. Every single Touhou character and some non-Touhou characters are. Vivid, for example, I might have thought that she was from a Touhou game in a previous episode and mentioned that. However, no, that is not the case. She is from a different game. We'll be seeing some other guest characters later on. We'll want one of those for our team, since it is the only Z level that you can get pre-Jinsoko League without trading. Of course, most guest characters are L level. We haven't seen any L level Bonka yet. I don't believe. Except for, of course, Vivid. See Vivid being an evolved level, and then Vivid being about E level. So it is stronger, it's just not, comparatively to the other guest characters, it's a bit weaker than most of them. Though we will see a even stronger form of Vivid. Sadly, our Vivid does not evolve into that one. That one is a unique form that cannot be gotten through any means but catching it. Alright, a Stardust. That's good for selling. How many more doors? 4. Let's start at the end, so we know we don't need to continue down that hallway. Okay. Just telling us more about the captain. We already know that he has cut for us, so that's what we need to progress. Telling us about the Safari Zone. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in the Safari Zone. Sadly, it's all too low level by the time you get there to actually use it, unless you want to spend a lot of time grinding. Not to mention the fact that most of them can only be evolved up to E level at most, which, as I mentioned, once we reach level 65, we will be dumping all of our E levels to get L levels. 65 is an estimate. It might be more around 70 since I'm not abusing save states on this playthrough, because I want to do things the correct way for once. Alright, that was a bit close, but hey, we're good. A Ryzen. Okay, we get to show off the ability Soar now. Because I believe A Ryzen is fighting psychic. I don't know. A Ryzen has the weirdest looking sprite in the game to me. It, like, the little mash of, like, limbs, they're all tangled up there. It's so hard to tell what they all are. I believe it's part fighting type. Otherwise, I should just use Crunch. Okay, yes, it is. I should just use Crunch. Okay, thank goodness that missed. That's scary. Even though it is Psychic type, so I do resist it. Not immune. Dark is not immune to Psychic in this game. It still is 150 base power, which is, needless to say, scary for, any Bonka, even if it is resisted. Ow. Yeah, medicine's starting to be a big problem. Unfortunately, Sora does make contact, so it is possible to get poison from its Poison Lily ability. Though I don't believe we did get poisoned. Looks like no. Of course, medicine being probably the best tank in the game. One of, if not the best tanks in the game. Especially its L form, which we won't be seeing for a while, and is also inaccessible for us without the ability to trade. And there's that poison lily in action. Youch. Alright, we take another poison bomb. That's pretty bad. Whew, 1 HP. Not even close. Calculated. What other memes are there? Well, it looks like Vermilion won't be surviving the ride back to the Pokemon Center. Unless I can teleport. It does have 3 HP. If I can teleport, I might be able to get out. Dig plus teleport? I don't know. Does this count as a dungeon? I'll make sure to come back here later. That X attack is useless. But, let's see if we can teleport. I can't use that here. What about dig? No, dig. Can't use that here. Well, there's 1, 2, and 3. Vermilion has fainted. Vermilion is level 39 now, so we're not going to be using her, but I do like to have her as a backup just in case. I'm not sure if we'll be doing a rival fight this episode. It might be a long fight, so I might want to put it in the next episode, though I don't really know what I'm going to fill this episode with if I don't do the rival fight, so it might just be a short episode if I do that. Alright, so we done this one. Did we do this one? No, it does not look like it. Oh, yes, we did, yeah. And then after that, I went and checked how many we had. So we still got a couple more. Small trees, okay. Yeah, in case you don't play the Pokemon games, HMs, once learned, can only be forgotten by talking to the move forgetter person, who's a special NPC that helps you forget moves. Of course, this is really good because you can get rid of those. Whoa! Okay, no, wait, sorry. I was thinking of a different Rin. There is another Rin, not from the Turbo series, that appears here. And I'm like, since when does this guy have that? Sorry. Anyways, this is just normal Rin. Oh, Rin, I suppose. That's how you could tell them apart. So a few white wings here. That should be enough. Maybe not for the level up, but take them out. Missed the, Alright. Well, I'll just send out Marissa. So we're going to be going a bit underleveled into the upcoming rival battle. That's perfectly fine. I mean, we are completely underleveled already. So, I mean, why not go for a single try? We'll go heal right after this, and then make our way over there. I won't save beforehand. Normally you would. If you're actually trying to win, I 100% recommend to save before the fight so you can restart. I'm not even going to save state before the fight. Actually, you know what? I will. I might not reload the save state, but I do need to save at some point. I have not saved this file in forever. And I don't want to have the same problem that I did before, which is, well, that wouldn't save it. Actually, I need to save it to both my regular save state and my backup. Because last time my backup was like a good 2 hours behind. Maybe more. I think it was about 2 hours. So, yeah, I don't want to lose that time again. So, alright. Time to save state to slot 4. Don't want to overwrite my main save either. And slot 10. My main state is what I'm doing all the after-game battles on, and I still have Sane, and Marissa to go through. I'm not sure if I recorded or uploaded Reimu yet, but I have beaten Reimu. I have also beaten Sane. I just have not recorded it yet. This is called cheating. I love cheating. Starts with Aya. I should have known that because he does that every time. You can look that up anywhere. You can also, just memorize the fact that he always starts with Aya. So, yeah, I should have known that. Kind of cheating, though, but I mean, if you're playing this on actual GBA, which you can't because it's a ROM hack, not a game, then you could always just, save and then reset your system. I just use save states because it allows me to have multiple save files. So, of course, I'm 6 levels underleveled. I don't know if I stand a chance, but that's a good sign that Solar only did that much. Thundershock's probably not going to do too much, because it is only Thundershock, but it is super effective from Marissa. Aya, of course, has speed boost of her own. Mine won't allow me to catch up. If she didn't have speed boost, I would in fact be faster. That serves you no good, and as you're already faster than my entire party, so getting another speed boost charge doesn't matter. That really doesn't serve me any good either, since after one speed boost, I do in fact outspeed the rest of her party that's not speed boosted. Okay, this should be enough to knock it out. So that's 1 down on his team, and my team is at a good 5.5. Marissa not being the strongest on our team. I mean, she's really strong. She's not the strongest. Of course, that's nice. I'm going to send out Vermilia, even though I do want the XP to be more evenly spread. Vermilia has not evolved yet, and Vermilia does have some unique advantages of being Dark type. And of course, Intimidate doesn't matter. I would like to save the Intimidate for other things. But, I mean, I'm not going to use Crunch. You saw Patula's special defense. It won't do anything, even being super effective in same type attack bonus. I'd much rather use... Ooh, please survive. I'd much rather use, Solar. Alright. Vermilia is actually doing really good here. Okay, Momoji. This is gonna be a problem. So my idea for Momoji is get Chin to lower its accuracy. I don't exactly remember what its ability is, but I don't believe it has like Keen Eye or anything, so yeah. Accuracy lowered. I should be able to survive one of these. Oh gosh, yeah. That hits really hard. Okay, it's missing, so I can go for a couple more of these. Nice. So it's 1 hit away from dead. Misses some more. He can heal, but he's not going to. And of course, that's Momoji down. So I'm wondering if I should just oh, Sunny Milk. Okay, I'm faster than Sunny Milk. I can hit it with the Mud Shot. I would rather get the level on Chin than get a bunch of EXP on Suwako, and wow, that crit did a lot. So that's a 3-hit KO, 2-hit KO now that we crit. Swagger misses. And that's it. Pretty simple fight, actually. Despite being, 8 levels under-leveled. 7 now. Not bad. Of course, that is the name of this game. By the end of the game, my main file was, in their 80s facing off against level 100s. So that's like a good like 18 levels down. I did have one level 100, just because it was a bit El Sane's kind of just destroyer of worlds. And it gets so much EXP just because it's the one thing that can just sweep entire teams. So it's getting all the EXP. And everything else is getting from EXP share. Anyways, after that rant, we get cut. So this means we need to head back over to fight Misty, and then we're going to have to do some grinding probably for Lieutenant Surge. Yeah, I think this is about time to cut this video off. I'm not going to heal on the ship, as much as I like that girl. I don't know, for some reason, even though it's just some random nameless NPC, I actually really enjoy her, just because she heals you, and she's not a nurse joy that's so generic. And, yeah, might as well show the SS Anne leaving. And off we go. Oh, still in a cutscene, and... Okay, now we have control. So, of course, we're back here. And we're just gonna heal. I might as well go all the way back over to, Misty's gym. At this point, we're almost over-leveled for it. To say we're over-leveled is incorrect. But she is about the same level as your rival, if not slightly weaker. I'd say slightly weaker. So your rival's slightly weaker, actually. Because, the typings and just the bonka he uses and how he uses them. I don't know, anything that he does just feels a bit less, a bit easier to take down than Misty. Of course, after taking down Misty, we have to fight Surge, who will be incredibly difficult. But we'll get around to that when we get around to that. Until then, we just have to fight Misty, which should be relatively easy, seeing as we did the correct thing and skipped her by. So, next time, we fight Misty. Until then, see ya.